Saludos amigos y bienvenidos a este su GOATCast con su servidor José Piculín Ortiz. Antes de comenzar con este episodio, aquí sabemos que apoyar el deporte boricua es clave y T-Mobile Puerto Rico está bien claro en eso. Con ellos, nuestro equipo nunca pierde la conexión. Gracias a T-Mobile, muchos de nuestros atletas pueden estar conectados donde quiera que vayan a representar a nuestra isla. Y como ellos, tú también puedes hacerlo comprando y activando tu teléfono en tmobile.com. Con envío gratis y sin filas, así que ya lo saben, si necesitan un nuevo teléfono o accesorio, puede ordenarlos hoy mismo en tmobile.com. En este podcast que le estamos tirando hoy tenemos aquí un invitado muy especial, el cual ya van a saber porque de una sola vez que ha estado en nuestro país, tuvo ese privilegio de ganar el campeonato, pero más allá iremos desarrollando pues en su momento, ¿verdad? Hablando su carrera muy buena que tuvo, tanto en la NBA como terminó aquí con nuestros Vaqueros de Bayamón ganando el campeonato. Tenemos aquí con nosotros a nuestro amigo Danilo Gallinari. Bienvenido.
Gracias, un placer.
Un placer para nosotros también. Welcome to our podcast. Where were you born?
I was born in Milano.
Milano.
So
Yes. Under which circumstances?
So my dad is from Milano, and so my mom from Milano. So I was born in a basketball family.
Really?
My mom was an athlete, track and field, and my dad was basketball player, and so I've always only played basketball.
And you get your height from where?
Both, because my dad is 6'8" and my mom is 6'1".
Oh, really?
So
like mine.
They're both very tall. So.
Cool. So pretty much no brothers or sisters?
I have one brother. He's 9 years younger than me, and he's one of the assistant coaches for the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, okay.
He loves coaching. I don't know why, but
But never played?
He played in college.
Okay.
He played in college in the States, in Detroit, and then he started. He had this opportunity with the Pistons. And he didn't know he was going to love coaching, and he loves coaching.
How you describe when you were raised in your child house?
Yeah, so my dad stopped playing when I was 7 years old. So I had the chance to see some games, but I don't remember very well. I had a very amazing childhood, being able to stay in basketball, go to school, and then in the afternoon play basketball with my friends.
Only basketball, didn't play any other sport?
In Italy, there is soccer, so exactly. I had to play a little bit of soccer.
Okay.
But all my friends, they put me in the goalie. I've been the biggest guy, so they say you stay over there and you block every shot, and that's it. But basketball from the beginning.
From the beginning, since when?
Since so I started as 7 years old.
Wow.
It was the last year professional for my dad. My dad played 19 seasons.
Really?
And so the last one was when I started playing basketball.
So I believe your dad played against maybe McAdoo or...
Yeah, he played with Bob. McAdoo was his teammate. Yeah,
I thought so. That's why I asked you, because I think your dad played with McAdoo.
Yeah. They won the EuroLeague together and the championships together in Milano. It was him, Mike D'Antoni, and Bob McAdoo. So that was the team.
Wow. And when you fall in love with basketball?
I think right away. When I was watching my dad practicing, I was going to see him practice, and at the end of practice, I stayed there with him and shoot the ball. And since the beginning was love. It was only basketball love.
Any idols?
Yeah, so my idols were Michael Jordan and Manu Ginobili. When I was growing up, also Danilovic was one of my idols.
Danilovic, of course.
So these three players were the players that I loved watching.
And who show you, your reference in the sport? Like push you around?
My dad and my mom never pushed me into basketball. It was something that I loved to do since the beginning. And that's something that I take as an advice to do with my kids. I have 3 kids, so I will never push them into basketball. So we'll see what they like to do.
They will choose.
They
Yeah.
will choose.
Yeah. And how is basketball organized and developed at the grassroots in Italy?
I think it was better when I was young than now because there was more investments in youth basketball compared to now. And that's why also you saw, the generation with Bargnani, Bellinelli, me, Melli, Datome, other players going to the NBA. And so now, hopefully, the young generation, we will have some good players representing the national team. But the youth program is very good. It's still very good, but it used to be better.
Better than... And you became professional very early, 16 years old with Edim Pavia in the Italian Second Division League, right? In 2005, maybe. And how did that experience shape the rest of your career?
It was a great experience because I was 16, 17, and I was playing with guys that are 30, 35.
Oh, you were playing with men.
With men.
Same as me here.
And so you learn how to respect them and also for them to respect you.
And they pull you.
And so, of course, it's not easy at the beginning also because they hit you from first day in practice.
Right away.
Like nobody makes any calls. You go down to the ground. Nobody cares about you. You got to stand up and run. So it's I think is a great school.
How you end up in the NBA 2008 draft?
So my last year in the league in Milano, I was playing the domestic league and the Euro League, and so a lot of scouts were coming to see the games. My dad was taking care of all that because he became an agent after he played. And so he was talking to, agents and scouts. I was focused on basketball, but a lot of scouts were coming. And so I decided with my dad to try to go to the draft. When I picked my American agent, he told me there was some good interest, that I was going to be a very high pick. And so I decided to try.
And what it meant to you being chosen by New York?
I had the chance to be picked by 4 teams that were interested in me. It was Memphis, Minnesota, New Jersey, and New York. And between the 3, I wanted to go to New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also because the coach in New York was Mike D'Antoni, who played with my dad for 9 years. So it was, a good connection and, of course, an amazing story to be coached by Mike. And so, and then I was in Milano, big city, not as big as New York, but very big city. And so I like the big city feeling. And so I wanted to go to New York.
Where do you think you play your best basketball in either team you play?
My best basketball was probably... So my prime with my body was when I was in Denver. So my 4th year in the league, 5th year, that's where I felt the best. Maturity-wise, probably when I played with Los Angeles and Oklahoma. So I was 28, 29 years old. I wasn't feeling as young anymore, but mentally-wise, my game was mature.
And physically?
Physically, I was feeling great, but I was not feeling because I had a
You
injury.
lost 2 seasons apart, though, right?
Yeah.
With injuries. Which
So
ones?
before my ACL in Denver, before that injury, I was feeling amazing. After the ACL, I still was able to feel good and recover and play at a very good level, but I wasn't feeling the same.
Give me a top 5 player you play against.
Against I played against
So many
the
good
best
ones.
LeBron and Kobe, for sure. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, probably the best.
Probably the
top 5.
best.
Yeah.
Any hobbies of
Yeah,
basketball?
I love to play any sport. So I love to play golf. I love to play tennis. I play squash. I play paddle tennis. I like to swim. So I like to play a lot of sports.
Also, you had a long career with the Italian national team. What does playing for your country represent for early players? And how big of sport is basketball? Of course, there. Or national team.
Basketball, so basketball is the second biggest sport after soccer, so it's very big in Italy. And for at least my generation, we didn't grow up with the NBA dream. We grew up with the goal of play for the Italian national team. And so for me, my dream was to play for the Italian national team, and so I was able to achieve that. And I think to play with the national team, it gives you a feeling that you cannot have with the club.
Do you get to see Dino a lot?
Yeah, Dino, yes, Dino. Dino is the best.
One of my good players that I used to see a lot.
Dino was actually the team manager of the team for the 3-4 years with me in the national team. So I get to spend, and Dino played, 11 years with my dad, 10 years together. So I have a great relationship with Dino.
Were you disappointed when nobody called you back after your 2024 season with the Milwaukee Bucks to go back to the league?
I was disappointed that Milan didn't call me. A lot of teams called me to go back.
Really?
From the Italian league, Euro League, China, Japan, everywhere. But the team that didn't call me is Milano, which is the team that I grew up playing for. My dad played for it. I'm the biggest fan of Milan, but I didn't get the call from them.
You didn't get the call?
No.
Didn't make you sad being from there?
I wanted to, if I was going back to Europe, I was only going back to play for Milano.
Really?
Because I didn't want to move I wanted to stay in the States. I didn't want to bring the family back. The only way for me to bring the family back was to play for Milano. But it didn't happen, and so I was able then to come and play in Puerto Rico.
Talking about Puerto Rico, what were your first thoughts when they called you or they approached you?
So Carlos Arroyo lives 5 minutes from me in Miami, and so we used to play basketball together every Sunday in a university in Miami. And from there, we go to lunch, we go to dinner, we hang out together. And he told me, listen, why don't you, if you have no NBA teams, because I want to play my last season in the NBA, but no team called me. So he said, why don't you come and play for my team? I recently became, a minority owner of the team. I think you should come. You're going to love it. And of course, at the beginning, I was like, okay, I want to wait and see if the NBA comes and everything. But at one point, I'm like, okay, the NBA is not coming. It's like December, January, the NBA is not coming. And so I think it was maybe at the end of December or beginning of January, I called Carlos. I said, Carlos, I'm coming.
And when you arrived, what were your thoughts? What you saw right away?
I think the excitement was the main thing.
People in the practice, watching practice.
Also Before I came, we did the promo where they sent me the jersey. And then I saw the Carlos sent me the pictures. They say "Bienvenido, Danilo, Gallinari" on the highways. So I was like amazing. And so when I came, I started to practice with the team. I was like the team. I didn't know about the level of basketball in Puerto Rico. I didn't know that basketball is #1 sport here. The passion is crazy.
It is.
And so I was like, wow, this is amazing, and I loved it.
Finishing up your career with a championship in our league in Puerto Rico in the BSN with the Vaqueros, having your father there, how was that feeling?
I cried probably 2 times in my life. I almost cried when we won the championship. I didn't cry, but almost. And so to be able to hug my dad that followed me, all my years, and he won so much in Italy, Europe. He is probably after Dino is one of the players that won the most.
I think he's the third or the second, yeah.
So he knows winning. I never won anything, and so to win the first title like this,
And being the MVP too.
and MVP, yes,
MVP. We
But
got to
we-
mention that.
so it was an amazing feeling.
Going around the island in our league, visiting places, here, there. What do you think?
So my wife is from an island in Italy,
Oh, is she?
so from Sardinia. So
Okay.
she loves Puerto Rico. We will come back at least twice a year in Puerto Rico because we love it. She
enjoyed
loves
it
it.
very
We
much?
love it.
Really?
And for me to travel around and driving to go to San Hermano or Quebradilla or Caguas, like all maybe farther places, is great because you go and
Actually, there's no further. Mayagüez or Fajardo?
Maya West, Fajardo. So you see the island, you sightsee a little bit.
Different sightseeing. Green,
Yeah,
blue with water,
yeah.
It's very small island,
Small
pretty
island, but
much.
it's I loved it. So
If you get to San Germán or Mayagüez or Quebradillas, when you get there and people will see you, what would they say? They treat you.
So they treated me very well, but also I remember we played in San Herman, and everybody told me, "Hey, listen, San Herman, the fans are crazy. They are very good fans for the San Herman team and everything." I was like, "Well, okay, I love it, I like it." But we go to San Herman, and 300 vaqueros comes in the gym, and I felt like I was playing at home, not in San Herman.
It's a small,
Yeah,
small
and then
court.
the Vaqueros fans, a lot of times we go on the road, but you play at home. It feels like you play at home because there are so many Vaqueros fans.
Well, actually, normally Vaqueros always follow their team, so pretty much they fill other coliseums, around. But since yours are 12,000 people,
Yeah.
but they run around the island pretty much behind you,
yeah,
so
yeah.
with a rope just in case. How do you manage, with moments with your wife when with the accident just before the finals?
It was probably one of the toughest moments in my life. We say now, talking about the situation, we say that the best thing happened in the worst scenario because we were all in the water. My kids were in the water. She was pregnant. And so if the el tiburón, the shark, it comes in Spanish, not in English.
It's the same tiburón.
So if the shark gets anybody else or crazy things could have happened. I'm glad that my wife now she's okay. She was able to recover. I had to miss game 1 of the finals because of that. And I'm glad that my dad was able to come to Puerto Rico to help us, because without my dad, I don't know if I can play in the finals, because it would have been tough. So
your dad was already here?
No. He came for that. He came right after the accident. I called him and said, "Dad, I need your help," and he came.
He flew.
And so I was able to play from starting game 2 of the finals.
Were you thinking about your retirement after playing the season in Puerto Rico?
No, I was. I wanted to play after Puerto Rico. I wanted to play with the Italian national team for the last time, for sure. So I wanted to retire from the national team, but not from basketball. So after the national team, when I came back to Miami, that's where I live, I was like, okay, if I play for Vaqueros. I don't want to play for...
You would come back.
I would if I play basketball again, I'll come back to Bayamón. But after some months, I just had my 3rd kid. I was playing a lot of... I was spending a lot of time with the family. And so I was like, I'm not missing basketball so much. And so I was like, I'm good. So
easy. That easy.
Easy, see.
Pretty
easy.
Much convinced?
Yeah. Now, I always say when I miss the game, of course. But when I think about the game, I don't miss what's going on before the game or after the game. I miss... when the referee throws the ball in the air for the jump ball until the end of the game, that's what I miss. Because when the game starts, I feel in heaven. But before the preparation, the practicing, the pain in the body, the emotions of the game, the tension, the stress of the game. But when the game starts, I don't think about nothing. I love it. About it. So yeah,
you forget about it. Now that you are the current broadcasting experience you're running now with FIBA during the Women's World Cup qualifying tournament come about, and do you like it so far?
Yeah, I like it. I think I can do it sometimes, not as a job every day. The schedule that we have here with FIBA is tough because we get to the arena at noon and we go out of the arena at 11 p.m. and we do 3 games, so it's a lot of things to cover and talk about. But I like it and it's a good experience. So
how you see your team from Italy?
My team is good. They've been doing very well. They won the bronze medal last year in the European Championship, which is the first time after so many years. They are very talented. They're very good. They play very well together. So I think, in this group right now, of course, they will qualify. I think there is Team USA, which, is amazing. And then between Spain and Italy, there are very good teams that can finish 2nd or 3rd.
That game is going to be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting.
Very interesting, Spain and Italy, huh?
And so it's a very good team.
It's a good team. I thought that I saw them very, playing, running the plays very well.
Yeah, they have...
defensively very strong, too.
Yeah.
Very strong. And how is your men basketball team?
I think they're good. They have. There is a lot of new young guys that are coming up that are very good. I think that there is a chance. Maybe I'm partial, but there is a chance that for the next 10 years, the Italian national team will do very good.
Any plans of coaching?
No.
No, not at all.
Absolutely not.
Why? You like me? I'm not.
Honestly, I'm honest and humble enough to say that I don't know how to be a coach. I like to be a GM better than being a coach.
That being on the line.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of patience, so I know that I will not be patient with my players. So coaching is not an option.
No, not an option.
No.
Not even with your kids.
With my kids, if they want me to,
Just a little.
bit, yes. But I think I will do with my kids what my dad did with me. So my dad
Was a father.
was a father, but he didn't come to see a game of mine until I was 16. Never came to see a game. When I signed my first contract, he came at 16.
Can you tell me why he didn't before?
I think because he didn't want to put pressure on me. And also, of course, my dad is in Italy is very famous. He's a very important figure in basketball. So he didn't want to also people compare too much myself with my dad when you are growing up, because this is Vittorio's son. Yeah, and so my mom was coming to the games every time. She's the best fan, but my dad started to come at 16 when I was 16 years old. So,
and any plans on maybe work what you're doing now with FIBA somewhere else?
I did it with the NBA TV and ESPN in Orlando for the G League a couple of months ago. So I think that's something that I will keep doing.
So you pretty much like it, huh?
Yeah, I like it. It's I think it's easy for me to talk about basketball and give analysis on how the game is going and talk about strictly basketball. So I like
any plans on buying a house in Puerto Rico?
I don't know.
You like golf.
I like golf.
Even though you live in Miami, which is hot, and
we will definitely come for vacation because my wife wants to come and I want to come. So, and then for the Vaqueros, I'll come to watch games, of course. But to buy a house, I don't know.
You never get used to when you're from an island, and I understand your wife. You never want to live in a huge, place like maybe US or so. You don't get accustomed to it.
Yeah. No, my wife loves Miami because she loves the water and the weather. And so, and Puerto Rico is an hour, 30 minutes flight, so it's easy. So.
Cool. Which players do you stay in touch with pretty much that you play with?
For the Vaqueros or in general? In general, for example, with the Italian national team, all of them, the Vaqueros, all of them. NBA, I would say there is a group of 10 players that I talk to from, I don't know, in Miami. Amari Stoudemire that played with me in New York. He lives next to me in Miami. So I talk to him, Bogdanovic, Nurkic, Jokic, Nene that played with me in Denver, Al Arrington. I was with him during All-Star break. He played with me in New York and Denver. Wilson Chandler.
Which of the cities you like better that you play?
I love Denver. He's my favorite city. I was there for 7 years, so maybe that's the reason.
Too cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah,
I couldn't convince my wife on Denver.
No, that's what I mean.
And so she said, no, Denver, we need to find something else. So Miami was the option. Yeah.
Why not? Hot weather, good water. Pretty much good environment too.
Yeah, it's good. Good community. The community is very international community. So.
How you define success?
That's a great question. So when people talk about my career, for example, great career, long career, 20 years as a professional player, only one title in Puerto Rico. So people say, okay, you only won one title, 20 years, that's not success.
That doesn't define your career at all.
But in my case, I think that the 20 years, it's a success.
Exactly.
And so it's when you measure the career of a player, it's not always about the titles that you win.
Or winning, exactly. I agree.
So because not
As
ev-
long as you're happy,
yeah.
doesn't matter. If you're happy with what you became along your career,
So
That's
for
success.
example, like you said, happiness is success.
as long as you're happy.
So
I know what you're doing.
when I'm look at my career, I'm very happy, and so that's a success.
How many years you played for the national team? When you had a chance?
21.
21.
So I started in
Very young.
Yeah, I started. Remember, I was watching you on TV in 2004 in Athens because you guys did amazing. The Italian national team did amazing. I think you guys both beat
We
USA.
lost to, but we lost to you guys.
Yeah. And so I remember I probably watched those games, I don't know, 20 times. So I remember those games very well. And 2 years after, in 2006, I got called at 17 with the national team. So that's when I started.
Oh, that's when you came back here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember I played against Fuchka,
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
We won in Goodwill games in St. Petersburg. I thought, but you were way back younger than me. 30, you're 38?
37,
38,
yeah.
37? Still.
Yeah.
You're retiring young
Yeah, I know.
for your position,
Yeah, I know. Especially, like, for example, when I talked to Dino retired at 50 or 49.
I know.
So,
I know. No, I would never do that. I retired at 40, but
Yeah.
I was happy, I was already planning just by that. It happens that we won here and to go to Athens, but I was already pretty much planning to go away. Very happy with my career. What would you tell young players that want to become bigger players or excellent players or elite players? What would you do? What would you tell them?
I tell them that there are no shortcuts. If you want to become great, you have to sacrifice. There are players, for example, like, I don't know, Kobe, he was obsessed with basketball.
Very obsessed.
I have never been obsessed. I love basketball, but I've never been obsessed.
No obsession.
So obsession, I don't think is the only way to be amazing.
No, of course not. It's not healthy either.
It's not healthy either, but of course you have to go through the process, sacrificing, have a routine, believe in what you're doing, and the other thing is that you have to find the right medium between being humble and being confident. When you are too confident, not good.
No.
When you're too humble, not good.
No good.
But if you can find something in it, it's something that is very important for
But you work hard. You gotta be working hard.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't come from anywhere.
No.
You have to work every day.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the extra work you have to do.
The extra work, for me, extra work was the secret of my career because of also my injuries. I have 11 surgeries on my body, multiple injuries, 3 times ACL on the same leg.
Same? Really?
Back surgery as a rookie at 19 in New York. So I have, so when you go through injuries, you actually spend more time.
You double extra time.
Exactly. So for me, the gym has always been my only way. Of course, I was talented because I think that I was born to play basketball. God gave me the talent that doesn't give to a lot of people in the world.
You polish it though. Polished.
Yeah. But without the work, it was impossible for me to do what I did.
Any special coach that you would say this guy really helped me a lot?
There is, I think there are 2 coaches that when you become one of the best players in the world, there are some coaches that they let you do whatever you want and they don't criticize you. There are some other coaches that they know when you are down or when you are not doing your best, they come and they find ways to motivate you. So George Karl and Doc Rivers.
Oh, really? George Karl, one of my favorite too.
Yeah, so we're 2 coaches that they were able, like Coach Carr, just from his face,
Amazing.
I still talk to him to these days.
Really?
Yeah.
You make sure you say hi for me.
Yeah. So he's what was one of the coaches that I was not doing right. I would just look at his face, and
That was in Denver.
Yeah, I was in Denver for 3 years with him. Very successful seasons. Doc Rivers was another one where during the game he just pulled me and say, "Gallo, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing." Maybe I had a decent game, but he knew that I could do more. And so...
That is Doc. He's very passionate.
Yeah, so these two coaches were the two coaches that were able to... I wish also with the national team or with other coaches, because sometimes you have to find motivation by yourself.
Very important.
Which is very important. But if you have a coach that is a coach, but is also psychologically helps you,
George,
it could be a difference maker.
Makes a difference. Yeah. And players that play around you, any favorites?
That played with me?
Together.
I played with amazing players. When I think about point guards, I play one of the best is Chris Paul that I played with, but I played also with Andre Miller, Ty Lawson, great point guard, Trey Young, very young but amazing player. Andre Iguodala was one of my favorite teammates, one of the best players that I played with. I like players that know how to play the game and everything. Jokic, I played with him his first 2 seasons. He was not the Jokic of now.
Too much.
But
we were talking prior to the interview about Jokic.
When we played together, I saw that he was going to be a very good player, but I didn't see that he was going to be maybe the best player in the world.
Nobody expected that.
But by the end of my second season with him, he started playing throwing some triple-double here and there. So you could see that, triple-double is tough for everybody. So, but to do it, like he's doing triple doubles now. Like I don't know, we drink coffee in the morning.
Exactly, like eating.
So we go to eat some pizza. I mean, it's amazing.
It's incredible.
And when I play with him, the thing that amazes me is that the moment that you are open, he's gonna give you the ball. Imagine it's not easy.
He will find you.
He will find you. And you don't see this for a lot of players. No. The moment that you're open, not just you, but every single teammate, the other 4 teammates, he's going to give it to you.
Let me ask you, did you saw anything that he changes in order to see that change on his game?
Yeah, so the biggest change for him, it was to work on his body. So when what the team was complaining about Nicola at the beginning, that he didn't put too much work.
Oh, really?
So he was coming in, he loves basketball, but he loves to play the game, but he didn't put much work in the preparation. Now he has a routine, his work ethic, he got way better than
still playing like he was. No,
from the beginning. So that's the biggest difference.
Great IQ game, basketball IQ.
So it's so easy to play with players like can understand basketball and play basketball the right way.
What are your thoughts about? You said that you didn't get to see your father playing very much, but can you tell me if you remember the old game versus today's game? What do you think about?
It's very different. When I look at, for example, when I look at the videos of my dad when he was playing, I have some VHS that I was still looking of my dad,
cool.
And then I look at the way that I played. It's like my dad was going at 2 miles per hour. I was going at 100 miles per hour.
That's very European game.
Yeah.
That's very Europe.
And but now, for example, when I played in Denver, my third season, we were the fastest team in the league. they showed me the stats of our team with the fastest team in the league right now. We would be in the top bottom 10.
My goodness.
So it's
That
amazing.
quick.
And then, like another thing, when I got to the league in 2008, I would play with Mike D'Antoni that already played a game that is similar to today. But I remember we played most of the teams that were playing with two bigs in the post, both bigs in the post, and three outside. And we were one of the few teams with only one big and then four outside. So it's this different.
If you have you sit with your father and talk about basketball, comparing eras,
Yeah, we do that all the time.
and how he thinks about the game today?
He thinks so. My dad was a very good defender. So what my dad did was play defense, rebound, and all the the dirty work and everything.
Yeah.
He always tells me, if I play defense today, I kill everybody.
Well, that's very interesting.
I say, Dad, if you play I always tell my dad, if you play against me, after 1 minute, you have 2 fouls, you are on the bench.
That's a good conversation.
So
Father and son.
we always, but when he talks about the game today, he likes the European game better than the NBA game. For some things, I like that too. There are good things about the NBA and good things about FIBA in general, FIBA basketball. They're very different. The rules are different. The referees.
I think in the NBA, you have to beat the NBA players, you have to really run the court. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I remember the Dream Team for #1 in Barcelona. To beat them, you needed to catch up with them running, pretty much. Ball, pass, basket. European basketball, still playing half-court game, strong defense. Let's say you have to run the plays very much. In the NBA, you just fly and fly. Jump and score. Or now that the basketball, I'll find it different because of Steph Curry shooting from half court. Of course, that opens up another style of basketball, let's say, along with Thompson. They just change everything because of, and you play also offside. So the further you shoot, the more open is the game, no? But I think it's like you said, the game is just being played one pass, one shot. Even if you get the rebound and then one pass from 3-point, they shoot. In Europe, it's not like that.
No. If you take that shot, the coach.
You tell me about that.
So it's very different. Yeah, you're right. So even like you said, when you play like in the Olympics or you play World Cup and stuff, you play against Team USA, and you're like after 2 passes, the ball is up.
Yes.
But when we bring the ball down, we call the play, we run the play, boom, boom, boom. But then you finish the game, you're down by 30.
Exactly.
Or 20. So it's like
open.
What should we do?
Yeah.
So it's of course it's also the physical, the athletics.
Athleticism.
Athleticism is different.
It's different.
But yeah, it's the same. It's right.
Let's say European players. Why you think that you guys are playing so well in the NBA? Jokic dominating. You have one. Doncic. Why? Why is that happening? Ginobili when he was with Spurs. Now in Bayama, phenomenal.
Yeah, Bayama is amazing.
To me,
amazing.
It's just amazing. So, what are your thoughts?
It's tough to have an answer because maybe you ask why it didn't happen before and is happening now. I don't know. I think the school in Europe right now is better. what the players have to go through be from AAU and then high school and college and then NBA is not a program that is as well run as the program that you have in Europe. I think that in Europe you have the chance to be, if you are good and you are 15 or 16, boom, go play. You are in, you're pro, you sign contract, whatever, you play professional. In the States is different. I don't know if this is the only reason. Maybe because the level of basketball in Europe is getting better and better. I don't know. It's tough, I think, to find the right answer. I don't know.
Don't you think that the NBA has been abroad much more to reach? They have been bringing coaches, like they have done in Africa.
Yeah.
Right, in Nigeria, bringing coaches outside. So, of the Basketball Without Borders, for example, bringing players out, giving clinics or, also coaching in China or everywhere. Right. And I think when the NBA opened up to the world more, they are reaching out, maybe they've been capable of changing a little bit much more basketball around the world. Not European that much, but they have made a difference also to me in Europe.
No, I think is for sure is another answer is that one for sure. The NBA was not global like it is today. When I came to the league in 2008, it was not as global.
First one maybe opening up with the NBA to go in, international.
Yeah.
That was prior to the 92 games in Barcelona. Yeah. I was in Barcelona then. And, that's when pretty much they started kind of like opening their eyes to the world.
So now, like, for example, when I came to the league, even my coaches, they didn't know about me. They drafted me, but the assistant coaches didn't know anything. Now they have eyes everywhere, every corner. They control every corner. So it's true. It's more global,
like
more
looking towards the rest of the world.
Yeah,
and that's right now. There are a lot of let's say outside players from the United States in the league. In the NBA.
I think it's 140 something.
And they're impact players. And we're not talking about, we're talking MVPs, about stars, MVPs and stars, which is good for basketball throughout the world.
It makes more competition too.
Exactly.
If the competition before is only in United States or few countries, now it's if you are a college player, you are competing not just with college,
You mentioned that you saw me in Athens with our national team beating United States. You were then playing in the league. Any player mention anything to you when we beat them?
It was huge. For us, was huge in Italy. It was huge because the team that you played against, the Italian team, is the team that I started with.
Oh, really?
So the same team. When I started in 2006 with them, that's the same group that I started the national team with. And so when you guys beat USA, it was huge news in Italy. Huge. Because in Europe, in general, you don't see anybody beating USA. And so when you guys beat USA...
Nobody expected that.
No, nobody expected. So it was a signal, because for our generation, it's like you want to beat USA... so bad. Everybody wants to be. And so when you guys beat USA, it's like, wow, so this is possible.
We're catching up.
Yeah.
It is possible.
And then in the same Olympics, it was a friendship game, but Italy beat USA. So it's like, wow, so this is not that far.
They didn't win the tournament.
They didn't win the tournament. No, Argentina won. Italy was second. So
did that surprise you?
Yeah.
Really surprised?
Yeah, it surprised me because the group was very good. They won the bronze medal the year before to qualify for the Olympics, so they did very well. They won the final for the third place against France, with Tony Parker,
Yeah.
Turiaf, and Boris, Dio, and
They had a good
everybody.
team too.
So it was amazing for them to win the bronze, but to finish and win the silver in the Olympics, it was people still talk about in Italy, still talk about that because that was the last thing that we won, and so people in Italy still talk about that. So
It's incredible how they catch up with the rest of the world to the United States, basketball, let's say. But still, Europe, Spain, Italy, France, of course, always count on Serbia or one of the Croatia or Germany now coming up also. But still, in America, Argentina, Brazil has kind of like come down, but Argentina were up. And basketball has this structure of the windows now. What are your thoughts about the windows?
So the windows, I think they are good and bad. They are bad because in the windows you don't get your best players.
Because they're playing for their teams.
They're playing for their teams. The good thing is that there are some countries, for example, like us, that our basketball is, on average, is very good. So the team that we bring for the windows is usually a very good team because the other countries, if they don't bring their best, they're not as good as us. But when everybody brings their best, that's when it's a problem for us.
Exactly.
And so for these windows, for example, for us is good. And it's good also for players that maybe don't get the chance to play with the Italian national team or their national team in the summer. They can play in the window, so it's good experience. So it's good and bad.
And how is the level, speaking about throughout the world, how you think you look at the levels of countries?
I think, you know better than me, but when I think in your era, there were a tier of very good teams, and you knew that when you were playing against other countries, you were going to win. Now
You count on it.
you count on it. Now every team that you play,
You cannot count
It's
on
tough.
anything. They
tough.
might surprise you.
they might surprise you
Since then.
stuff. You got to play.
You have to come out and play.
So it's I think that's maybe the biggest difference.
And it's very interesting because now levels because everybody is catching up with the US because let's say it, they have it, and everybody now look up to against US,
Yeah.
throughout the world. It's been amazing talking to you.
Gracias.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
But to you, your wife, your kids, your family, everywhere you go. And we want to let you know, people, we all enjoy you here to see your game here with the Vaqueros de Bayamón in the PSN. And also, we are happy to hear that your wife is plenty in good condition and that you coming back to Puerto Rico sometimes. So
Always. Thank you
it's good
so
to have
much.
you back here and you're always welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Ustedes, amigos. Gallo, no puedo decirle más nada, MVP de los Vaqueros. Así que espero la disfruten. Hasta la próxima.